Reed was arrested and jailed for multiple DUIs.
That's really not safe.
He now pulls out a desperation move at the last minute when he knows he's in desperate trouble.
3 DUIs shows a pattern. History is the best indicator of the future.
It appears the gloves are off tonight in the race for Cleveland's next mayor.
Here's the story. Incumbent Frank Jackson dredging up Zack Reed's past DUI convictions for a radio ad you just heard a bit of that's going to run in the final weeks before the November election. Reed says Jackson's running scared.
Channel 3's Dawn Kendrick is here tonight with the story. Hi, Dawn.
Zack Reed, of course, has always been forthcoming about his past DUIs. He's also been clear in saying he is sober now. He says it's past time to let it go. After all, his first DUI, he points out, was when Mayor Jackson was still a councilman. And the fact that I just said first DUI is the ammunition behind the Jackson campaign, bringing out the big guns and reminding voters Reed has had 3, a blatant jab at his safety first campaign.
What do we really know about Zack Reed?
Zack's done 0 for Cleveland.
The Frank Jackson for re-election ads are running on 4 Radio 1 network stations in Cleveland, stations that have large African-American audiences.
And Reed was arrested and jailed for multiple DUIs.
That's really not safe.
It's desperate. He now pulls out a desperation move at the last minute when he knows he's in desperate trouble.
The fact that he's had 3 DUIs, we think, speaks more to his character and his judgment.
4 years ago, when I was in the middle of my DUI, he supported me. He endorsed me. 4 years later, when I'm clean and sober, now I'm suddenly the bad guy.
We understand that. We stand behind him in that effort, but we don't think he's ready to be mayor of Cleveland.
Reed fires back that Jackson turning up the heat may be a sign Jackson is feeling the heat himself.
He didn't even win his own ward. And now 4 years later, he brings up this from the past.
Reed's ad puts the no action spin on the Frank Jackson Action You Can Trust campaign.
Zack Reed knows about safety first. He has a plan to make Cleveland safe again.
And that is just hypocritical, according to the Jackson campaign, when they took off the gloves.
And Reed was arrested and jailed for multiple DUIs.
That's really not safe.
Every one of my ads is hitting them, and it's hitting them hard as it relates to the public safety in the city of Cleveland.
Today, Cleveland is a nightmare of crime as children are not safe in their homes, schools, playgrounds.
This election is not about the past. This election is about the future.
3 DUIs shows a pattern. History is the best indicator of the future.
So November 7th, Cleveland voters will have, of course, the ultimate say, a 4th term for Mayor Frank Jackson or a first for Councilman Zack Reed, who seemed to shore up the looking for something new vote in the primary.
And as you called it, the home stretch, less than a month to go.
It is, and here we go. Don't try to stop us now.
Thanks, Dawn.